We got shot at by local mobsters. In the summertime, I work as a part-time groundskeeper with my grandpa. We work for these nuns in Kentucky. They have a convent with like 16 acres and 3 or 4 houses on it, so we just maintain and upkeep the property. Me and my grandpa are out driving this tractor around one of the fields because he has a compost pile out there that he's going to go dump shit on. While he's dumping stuff out of the trailer, I happen to see this square patch of dirt in the middle of this hayfield. I was like, "Hey, Papa, did you dig that hole? Did we do that at some point?" And he's like, "I don't think so." I had him toss me one of the shovels we had on the tractor, and I started digging this hole. Well, ended up finding this huge black duffel bag. You can tell stuffed to the brim, so I pull it out of this hole. I wave my grandpa over, and we start kind of evaluating, like, okay, something fucking sketchy is going on here. The nuns that we work for are Catholic, and you have all kinds of donors and stuff and people that come volunteer. So there's all kinds of people in and out of the buildings on the property. So there's like a lot of possibilities of what this could be. We open the bag up, and there's hundreds of thousands of dollars in cash, like wadded up in cash. I look at my grandpa like, holy shit. Because, like, for me, as a broke kid in his 20s trying to pay off student loans, I'm like, I'm about to take me some of this. And my grandpa's like, don't touch it. Just zip the bag back up, and we'll take it up to the convent. We throw this duffel bag on the back of the trailer, and we drive up to the garage. Well, my grandpa's trying to get a hold of the nuns, like call them, and we were going to go up to their main building, but they are out of town on a retreat. This is crazy. We're like, what are we going to do with all this cash? 2 cars pull up this long driveway from the other entrance of the convent and drive up to the main building. And me and my grandpa work out of this garage up towards the front of the property, so they didn't even see us when they pull in. So we're just kind of watching. The guy looks like a salesman, like business type of dude, get out of the car, and he gets followed by this big-ass dude in a turtleneck and chain and his 2, like, henchmen. And they're in all black. Like, I'm, like, looking at this situation like, what the fuck is going on? My grandpa gets his little pocket knife and has me grab a shovel, and he's like, let's just watch what goes on here from a distance. And we walk up to the edge of this ridge line so we can see from the woods down to the field we were just in, because they go right to the field. Walk off the driveway and go right down to the field. What are we about to witness right now? Me and my grandpa are up, kind of hidden up in the woods, watching. You see them at the hole. They're having a conversation at the hole that we just redug up. There seems to be a heated debate going on, and the dude, the business clothes, the salesman dude, he's like talking. And the dude that looks like in a gang or a mob or something straight up just pulls out a gun, boom, shoots the dude in the chest. I'm like, holy shit. I'm freaking out. I grab my grandpa. We got to get out of here. We got to get out. My grandpa literally slaps me in the face. He's like, pull it together. We're going to calmly just walk up back to the garage, and we're going to call the cops. And I'm like, all right. Right after he shoots a dude, they literally put his body in the hole where the duffel bag was. So we run back up to our little garage office place, and my grandpa gets on the phone with the cops, and I'm sitting there like trying to get my breathing under control, because I'm like, we're gonna get killed, we're gonna get shot today, like it's gonna happen. And I'm trying to keep my composure, like keep my shit together. And that's when I realized that that's the outline for one of my short story scripts. I hope I got some of you people out here today. That one might have been a stretch, but I felt like I told that like a real story. That is an outline of one of my scripts that I wrote about me and my grandpa, and I actually got the green light to get that produced next summer. So I'm really excited about that. I'm really appreciative of Cincinnati filmmakers for giving me the opportunity to do that. I'm really excited about it. I have that opportunity to potentially produce that film where I grew up. That's special for me. So I'm really looking forward to seeing how it turns out. I don't know who's going to act in it. I don't know what my involvement's going to be in it, but I promise you I'm going to give you 110% and going to start promoting it a lot more on here as we get closer to the film release date itself. But I that's just such a blessing, such an opportunity. I'm honestly, like, I couldn't be more excited about it. So I'll eventually drop the name of the script, but I got to keep that under wraps until I see how the production's coming. I'm unbelievably excited about that script. My grandpa is literally one of my biggest inspirations for why I'm doing this stuff. Every once in a while, he'll come on and do a podcast with me, which is hilarious. But I had somebody comment, "You tell stories just like your grandpa," and that was like the biggest compliment in the world for me, because I promise you, if you think Talks with Tom has some good content and good stories, just wait till I get my grandpa on here. His shit is 10 times crazier and more entertaining than mine. So, and I think that about all my friends and family. I cannot wait. That's actually why I feel so. I don't want to say confident because that sounds cocky, but like while I feel so secure about the longevity and the future of Talks with Tom, is I don't feel like I've told a good story yet. And as long as my friends and family keep hanging out with me, and and keep telling me that once I get this big enough that they're willing to come on and kind of be co-hosts to all this stuff, we're gonna have stories for eons. We're gonna have stories till we're 6 feet in the ground, and that's something that just excites me. And the opportunity to turn some of these stories into scripts, it's just so enjoyable. I really do love it. I don't enjoy anything else more than getting to tell stories about my family and friends and turn them into movie scripts in the process. So I appreciate everyone's support. Like I said, I really can't thank you all enough for just giving me the following that I do. I don't care. Comparison, in my opinion, really is the devil. And I'm not here to compare myself to people who have a bigger following or a smaller. I'm not here to compare my content to people's. I'm out here just telling you stories about my life and kind of giving you my perspectives on things. And it's amazing to me where this all started and even where it is now. Like, I'm running this out of my parents' basement because I'm chasing that dream and I'm dedicated to it. And I told myself until one of my scripts gets produced into a film, I'm gonna grind this out at home, save money, and keep chasing this dream. And starting to kind of see it come together. And I fully believe that that's God. That's divine timing. It's divine opportunity. And I'm so thankful. It feels like a blessing, and I'm just really excited to see where this continues to grow and where it continues to go. So, and none of that would be possible without everyone on here who has followed me on any of my platforms. So I just hope you all know, like, I'm super thankful for you guys. I'm super thankful for this opportunity, and this isn't going to be a flop. It might not be like award-winning Wolf of Wall Street type film, but it's going to be damn good, and I'm really excited to see how it turns out. So I appreciate everyone, like I said, and we'll be back soon with more episodes. Talks with Tom.
Taking shots by the lake till I can't even breathe no more, see no more. I was riding around town thinking to myself, is it gonna get easier?
Just gonna go dump some stuff on.
But I can't even breathe no more. What's it to me? What can I see? Taking shots by the lake till I can't even breathe no more, see no more.
We got shot at by some local mobsters. One of my